I'm not saying that this explains everything. I'm just saying it may help us explain a lot.
Although this is going to be weird, and it's going to be about a different.
Title of the conference was something like Ground Truth or Turtles All the Way Down. And so it seems as though there's one Ruliad. I don't think it rules them all. And it might
Yeah,
be just hyper rulial turtles all the way down.
Yes, it's on the back of an infinite number of hyperrulial turtles.
Various people are commenting on the outrage of hacking the universe on a MacBook Air.
Hey guys, what's going on? Memes here. So, I'm pretty sure it was a Mr. Paul Sutter that had come up with a video, because this is totally his article that I think it linked to here. But here's the thing. We discovered a strange star. Perhaps a quark star. A strange quark star. Some have theorized. Let's take a look at what's going on here. But strange quark star may have formed from a lucky cosmic merger. Essentially, you had two neutron stars. They started going round and round each other, and eventually they came together, and there was this kilonova. It's not quite a supernova, but it was pretty big. But essentially, what happened is you end up having a remnant that's about right around 3.5 solar masses, which typically once you hit about 3, that's usually when apparently that's the limit for black holes. So this seems rather odd. At that point, is this strong force overcome? And then basically, just rather than being just like neutrons doing their neutron thing in a neutron star, does it become degenerate matter? Might there be some vorticity here? Let's take a look a little bit further. All right, the universe may contain extremely dense and exotic hypothetical cosmic objects known as strange quark stars. While astrophysicists continue to debate quark stars' existence, a team of physicists has found the remnant of a neutron star merger observed in 2019. It's just the right mass to be one of these strange quark stars. Okay, so basically they go over the life cycle of stars and everything, but what is a quark star? Let's take a real quick look at our friend Wikipedia here. Take that for what it's worth. A quark star is a hypothetical type of compact exotic star where extremely high core temperature and pressure has forced nuclear particles to form quark matter, a continuous state of matter consisting of free quarks. Now, are they free or are they still two? Because apparently they always have to be at least two of them. Or is, all I know is apparently they managed to create some matter out of energy, because you're supposed to be able to go both ways. Apparently, it's difficult. That's why we usually just use it to harvest some energy. And I got some hope with fusion. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking Princeton's Nutty Nuttatron will be leading the way. Then again, I am totally biased on that. But let's go to the actual. This is a preprint on the archive. It's the remnant of GW 190425, a strange quark star. We have Zetgas, Zabarb, Bulbar, Pana, and Moradi. We have a collaboration. Study investigates the effects of different QCD models on the structure of strange quark stars. In these models, the running coupling constant has a finite value in the infrared region of energy by imposing some constraints on the strange quark matter. And exploiting the analytic and background perturbation theories, the equations of state for the strange quark matter are obtained. And the properties of strange quark stars in general relativity are evaluated by using component masses of GW 190425, as well as some conversion relations between the baryonic mass and the gravitational mass of the remnant mass of, I'm just going to say GW, is obtained. Our results for the maximal gravitation mass of SQS strange quark stars are then compared with the remnant mass of GW. The results indicated that obtained mass gravitational masses are comparable to the remnant mass of GW. Therefore, it is proposed the remnant mass of GW might be a strange quark star. So the things in the doobly-doo, it's very interesting. I totally didn't read all of it. I skimmed really quickly, like I'm a good professional YouTuber. I do get paid. Shout out to my patrons, Joe, Franco, and Dave M. This broadcast is helped made possible by viewers like you. But one of the things that caught my eye, let's go down here. We'll read a sentence ahead there. There's one more thing. The couplings of BTM and FTM and CSD models have so varying behavior in the infrared momenta that it can be said that they freeze compared to the couplings of RPT and ATP. However, for ultraviolet, UV momenta, all the models have an asymptotic behavior that coincide with each other. I just think that's a little interesting. I've been a big fan of asymptotes for a while. Once I learn about the math, what happens? It's like it basically goes all the way up there to infinity. It's still going, but it basically goes to infinity. I'm like, how does that even work? I like doing on the TI-83 or 83 Plus. It was wicked expensive. You could buy like an Amico for it. It may or may not be coming out. Hopefully all the orders are fulfilled. I'm just saying. We'll see. But as far as this goes, I'm like, asymptotic behavior. Isn't that kind of like an infinity? How could we solve for infinities? I'm just saying, if only we had some type of clue, some type of different, I don't know, thing that we could just smoothly conform, flowing in a balanced type of way that could help achieve basically such intense gravity, and it really shouldn't be a black hole at this point or something, but basically flow in, I don't know, maybe a Kleinian type of way, perhaps a Klein type bottle. I'm thinking maybe a Giesking manifold. Is it to this point yet? I don't know, because see, I think if you get a double cover, if you remove the boundary, which I think is a definition of a manifold, at least according to Wikipedia or someplace, I don't know. Are you saying there's nothing there? I mean, that sounds like an event horizon. Now, again, I'm not saying that this explains everything, but basically, how do you get rid of the asymptotes? You get intense gravity. If you're going to go through the simplest, and again, this is a non-compact manifold. It's the smallest falling. Is there something different? It could totally be that. I don't know. I just think that if all of a sudden you're getting there, what are you going to do? Well, you're going to flow. It's like, all right, what are you going to do? Oh, cinch. Oh, you go up here, flow down here, and you have the simplest articulation. It also happens to be the, what is it, the hyperbolic projection of the hyperbolic figure 8 knot. It's the smallest knot right after the trefoil. The trefoil is very beautiful. Hyperbolic figure 8 knot. It's essentially a trefoil with a twist. And it's also the smallest knot that actually projects a hyperbolic complement. So, again, my big takeaway is I keep on hearing about like gravitational Einstein condensate. I mean, that's cool. That's totally cool. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, you can call it whatever you want, but if we're starting to hear different folks talking about like maybe there's a superfluid, that kind of sounds like the ether to me. I don't know. Again, I don't really care what you call it, but we're going to base, I don't know, space time itself off of some type of superfluid. We've got a bunch of baryonic matter, or maybe even energy. Who knows? Who knows? Because remember, it's based on energy density. Shout out to Kale Fisher. Thank you for drilling that into my skull. But I'm just saying that, okay, you got baryonic matter from 2 neutron stars, because that's what we were observing and everything. Okay, let's assume that. Let's assume at least that's correct to our best approximations. You got that baryonic matter. It's going to undergo a degenerate state. It's experiencing superfluidity. But is it more because it has more energy density? Might that be a hyperfluid? I'm just saying if we go from supersonic flight to hypersonic flight and normal fluids go from like, I don't know, is there superfluid flow and then hyper? I don't know. It's something Professor Wolfram mentioned that he'd worked on, I think, a long time ago, and I should look into that. But that's all I really got for right now. Oh my God, people showed up. I apologize. Welcome, Zax, Moira, Deej, and everyone else that I totally missed that's probably not here anymore. But this is fascinating. I think some very interesting things are going to be coming. Maybe I should play with Wolfram Alpha for a little bit, but I got to run, literally. But peace out, everybody. Be safe. No matter what happens, you never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Might just bring something amazing. See you, everyone.
Have you guys checked out the Memes of Destruction's channel? He's an interesting dude. I like him.